Real quick before the video gets started, we've got shirts designed by yours truly, available in large, extra large, and 2XL. If you're interested in picking up one to support the channel, check the link in the description below. On to the video. Welcome back to another Tech Junkie video. Now, generally when I do these CarMax videos, I'm just doing it to see how much they would offer on a specific vehicle, to see what the market currently entails, or to make a good video because I enjoy the CarMax videos. But today I actually have a specific purpose on why I'm going to do a CarMax video. You guys know, if you watched one of my last videos, we sold our Hellcat Durango for a pretty big profit, and I bought a Hellcat Charger. Now that I've bought the Hellcat Charger instead of buying another TRX, which was my original intent, we have to have something to haul the boat. Now, we like to go out on the water at least once a week during the summertime. Kids are out and we like to have fun with the kids, like to take the kids fishing. It's good family fun. But right now, we don't have anything to haul our boat with. So Jess and I... All right, this is my 2014 Bass Tracker. I bought it new in 2014. I've gotten to use it very sparingly these past few years. First 3 years, I took it out twice a week. But these last few years, I haven't taken it out much, and I'm taking it out today. I'm tired of working 7 days a week. Jess and I have been discussing this in detail for the last week or so about what we're going to do. Are we going to just go out and get a truck? And she has her Hellcat Challenger. I have my Hellcat Charger. Or what do we do? Because the Charger is going to be here to stay for a while. And now that I've got the wide body Charger, Jess wants a wide body Challenger. So now we're trying to debate what we're going to do as far as having something that can haul our boat. We can't just buy unlimited vehicles. We still work regular jobs. I own a business and she owns a business, and YouTube is not paying us anything. Our channel is not monetized, so we can't just go out and buy a truck and a Hellcat and a Hellcat and a Hellcat. We have to make the decision of what's best for our family. Do we buy a truck and keep both Hellcats, or do we trade the Challenger and get the which she would also love, but it would serve a double purpose. It would be big enough for the whole family, and we could also haul the boat with it. So that's our debate. We've reached out to several car dealers and websites that buy vehicles over the past couple of days, and we've gotten several offers, but CarMax always seems to come correct with their offers. They make really good offers, especially in this car market right now, where cars are going up in value. In case you didn't watch the video where we bought this Hellcat, we paid $57,000 for it about 3 or 4 months ago. Not exactly sure how long ago. Today's car market has drastically changed since that time, 3 or 4 months ago. Prices have went up, and up. We paid $57,000 for it, and the lowest offer that we've gotten so far is what we paid for it 3 or 4 months ago. And we've received a few offers that were significantly higher than that. So before we make a decision on whether or not we're going to keep this thing, or if we're going to sell it and buy, or if we're going to trade it for the, we want to get a CarMax offer, because CarMax always seems to put it in its place, and it tells us exactly what we need to know in terms of what the car is worth. So we're going to do that now. We're going to head over to CarMax. This car was appraised at CarMax about two and a half months ago. Not exactly sure I remember how far back that was, but I did that for a video, and we'll leave that in the description below. And their offer then was $56,000. Definitely not going to take $56,000, considering we have much higher offers. But I have a feeling that CarMax's offer is going to be a lot better this time than it was a few months back. So we'll go over to CarMax now. We'll have an appointment here in the next few minutes, and let's see what happens. All right, she's off in the distance. Now, I love CarMax. Whether I'm trying to sell a car or buy a car or just shoot a video, I love coming here. We bought 2 cars from here. I sold a car here. I've done several appraisal videos here. They're quick and easy. They really are. Like, I've been to a lot of car dealers, and CarMax always seems to make it the easiest experience. Yeah, we're trying to take advantage of the market being as high as it is.
I know. I put my car there yesterday.
I bought 2 cars and sold 2 cars this year, and I've made about $18,000 because of how good the market is.
Yeah, the market is
between the 2 vehicles. Yeah. So this one's not as much to make the profit on the car as it is to get another car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's 8462, right?
What's that? Mileage? Yeah, 8462. What's that?
Looking at black. It's leather, right?
Yeah, black leather.
Okay. And you can come on out and I'm gonna go ahead and start the photo.
Okay. All right, the appraisal's over. I got to go back inside and give them my email address so they can send me an offer, because the last few times that I came here, even though I love this place, the last few times I came here, the appraisals were relatively quickly, and this one only took 10 minutes. But the offers took forever. It took 3 or 4 hours both times when I brought the Durango and the TRX. So we're gonna go inside and give them the email address, and we'll wrap this video up as soon as they send me the offer. Okay, so it's much later in the day, and my day didn't really go as planned with the CarMax offer and all that good stuff. So CarMax actually called me instead of sending me the email. They did send the email, but they called me first. And their offer was the lowest of any offer I'd received to that point. So let me give a little bit of information, because usually I'll do a CarMax appraisal and then I'll call a couple of places and I'll leave it at that. The car market has greatly shifted in the favor of the seller right now. Car prices are at an all-time high as far as I can tell in my history, and people who want to sell their cars are finding pretty good profit to be had instead of depreciation. So when we decided that we were going to at least entertain the idea of selling the Challenger, the first thing I did was looked up Kelley Blue Book value. Now, right now, the Kelley Blue Book value on this car is $66,000 in trade value, $69,000 private party value. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to get $66,000 from just any dealer. That's just probably not going to happen. But it gives you a good barometer to start with. My next step was I clicked on the Kelley Blue Book instant offer to see what they would offer, and so to my surprise, their instant offer was only $56,000. It was kind of crazy. They'd tell you that your trade value is $66,000 and then only offer you $56,000. That was kind of strange, but I get they want to make money, and the more money they make, the better for them. So that's not going to happen. What I was surprised about is the CarMax offer came in, and the CarMax offer hasn't changed to what it was when I did my little CarMax video a few months ago. Their offer was also $56,000, and that ties it with Kelley Blue Book for being the weakest of all of the offers that we had received at this point. We Buy Any Car, which is usually the weakest offer that I'd received for any of the cars that I've sold, offered $57,000, which also surprised me. Carvana, which is usually pretty weak with their offer, in my experience, offered $57,000. We Buy Any Car offered $59,000, and that surprised me that they beat a couple of other sites, because We Buy Any Car is usually the weakest of any of the sites that I've checked. What surprised me was a local Chrysler dealership in the city that I live in offered $61,500, which stunned me, because that means I could actually make a little bit of money on this car on top of the payoff. What surprised me even further was my local Dodge dealer. They offered me $62,500. Now, the reason this is significant is because they made no effort to buy the T-Rex from me. They offered me way less for the T-Rex than anybody else. They didn't want to buy the Durango. They didn't even make an offer for the Durango Hellcat. So for them to come out and offer the biggest offer by far, by $1,000 of any other dealer or website, was really surprising. What also benefits me in this particular offer is if you trade your car in versus selling it, you save yourself money on sales taxes. If I trade my Challenger into them at $62,500, not only do I get the best offer, but I also save almost $1,900 in sales tax. So that's the way that we're leaning. Now, I have gotten some phone calls from local dealers here over the last few hours because of the Kelley Blue Book instant offer. I guess they partner with local dealers, and local dealers started calling me, and I have one pending offer out for the local Mercedes dealership. The gentleman in charge of buying used cars for them called me. I told him the number that they were going to have to hit in order to buy this car, and it felt like a sucker punch to him the way he reacted, but I know that they can make money. They just sold a 2019 Hellcat wide body for almost $90,000. They can make money on this car if they paid me $64,500 for it, and that's what it would take for me to sell it cash. We're leaning towards going with a local Dodge dealership, trading it in and getting the $62,500. That would give us about $2,500 in positive equity towards the cost of the, and that's the way we're leaning. Now, we may end up still keeping this car and not doing anything, but the purpose of this video was to see what the market was for this car. And right now, basically, we've driven this car for free over the past 3 months, and we can get out of it having made a few $1,000s. And that's just something that I'm not used to. I am a car junkie, and I've always lost money when I've driven a car. That's just the nature of the business with when you buy a car. And maybe it's because I've gotten into a point now in my life where I can buy something like a T-Rex or a Hellcat Durango or a Hellcat, and they're not as readily available. But I believe the car market has a lot more to do with it than anything else. Stay tuned. I'll let you guys know what we end up doing in the next video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notified for all the videos. I appreciate it again, guys, and y'all take it easy.